This is Ruth from It's How We Roll. I wanted to cover a cultural topic today. The number one question that I get from a lot of friends and family, okay, other than maybe questions about my twins, is about cultural things, how my life differs here in South Africa than it would from a typical lifestyle in the States. So I wanted to cover one of those topics today and talk about housing. Okay, so this is my house. I'm just going to back up so you can see the whole thing. As you can see, it is a ranch style house, just a typical sort of one-story house, nothing too fancy about it other than the fact that my car is parked in the front yard, which my American friends think is really funny. But yeah, as you can see, typical ranch style house. You don't see too many two-storied houses here unless the person is really, really wealthy, simply because there's a lot of space and land still left in South Africa. So yeah, I'm just going to take you outside. As you can see, it looks like a typical house, maybe other than some architectural differences. And then I'm going to walk you back. This is still my house, but this is my boundary wall. As you can see, all the way down this whole wall, all the way down to there where that post hits. This is the boundary wall in front of our house. It's about 6 feet high. There's our gate where our cars go in. All the houses on my street have boundary walls. It is a security protection. This is my neighbors across the street. You can see they've got a different type of wall. It's a bit shorter than ours, but this is called palisade fencing. So it provides some solid protection, but you can also see through, and it's got some spikes on top. And our neighbors on this side have something very similar. I'm just going to run over here so you can see. Yeah, I would say that 99% of all houses in South Africa have these security and boundary walls. This is my neighbors to the left-hand side of us. They also have boundary wall, as you can see, with the spikes on top. Some people's walls have electric fencing on top. Others have glass shards. It really just depends. We are back inside my property now. For anyone that doesn't know, South Africa, unfortunately, is a beautiful and amazing country, but well, that's not the unfortunate part. South Africa is an amazing country, but it unfortunately has quite a high crime rate. And without going into that very much, all I can say is that if you look at any city, country, state where there is a lot of unemployment and poverty, there is a lot of crime. Yeah, so that is the case of South Africa. There's unfortunately a lot of crime in this beautiful, amazing country, and that is the reason for our boundary walls and a few other things that I'm about to show you. This is the one of the next things that I want to show you. This is the front window to our house. We'll just back up so you can see the whole thing again. You saw this earlier, and then these are our burglar bars. These are wrought iron bars that are secured down to the windows. All the windows in our house have them, all the way around. Again, every house has burglar bars, especially if you're like the part of the 1% that doesn't have a boundary wall. You're definitely going to have burglar bars. It's a safety precaution. All I can say, again, is that desperate people will do anything to achieve their goal of breaking in if that's their goal. So these are just a safety precaution. And here's one more that I want to show you. This white gate here. This is our trolley door. This is the front entrance to our house. And this is called a trolley door. It's just another security door. They say that you can take a wrecking ball to these gates when they're locked and it still won't break them. They're very, very good security measure. And our front door is just beyond that, as you can see. So it just puts a bit of distance between anyone that might try to break in or harm us and them. Our front door and our back door have these, and if I'm at home with the girls, I leave the front door open and these trolley doors are closed at all times. Yeah. Okay, so that is our cultural segment today. I have no doubt that some of you are going to have questions. I just want to be very plain and say that I didn't do this housing segment to freak anybody out and make them think that, you know, I live in this like a really scary place. No, it's not like that at all. South Africa is a beautiful country. You just have to take precautions every now and then, and my goal was just to show you Blake fell over. My goal was just to show you, I guess, one of the fundamental differences in our housing lifestyle as opposed to in the States. So that's it for us. I'll see you next time on It's How We Roll.